the world that we're living in now, there is no education about it. There is no education about being a young queer person, and that leads to young queer people fucking killing themselves, okay? So it needs to change, and it needs to change as fast as possible.
You're going to see a play. It's about a 9-minute long play, which shows some of the real social problems as experienced and then depicted in the play by the youth. And it's going to be specifically transgender youth issues.
I just need to take a piss, man.
What do you think of this fucking dyke walking in here?
Dude, chill. Christina told us you're trans, and
we
like,
heard about
you're
it. Don't
trans.
think we didn't, sweetie.
I just need to...
If you want to be a boy so bad, go use the boys' room.
I'm transgender.
Could you repeat that?
I'm transgender.
Oh, you're transgendered. Okay, what can I do for you?
Okay, well, I just got my name changed, and it's changed on my insurance and on my ID, but now that my insurance only covers my new name and my insulin prescription is under my old name, it doesn't cover it anymore, and they're gonna make me pay for it. I can't afford that.
Yeah, I still have to set you up with an exam, honey, and we're all booked out today.
Okay, well, if I have to be a new patient anyway, who do you have here that offers LGBT services?
At this establishment, we don't have anyone, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, well, then can you give me a list of places that do have LGBT services around here?
Unfortunately, the system that I'm working with won't let me look up different clinics like that offer those services. So, I can't help you with that either.
Oh, and there's nothing you can do about my insulin?
Not me personally, no.
Then we'll run what we call forum theater, where we run the play a second time and invite the audience, you all, to yell stop, come on stage, take the place of our protagonist, and improvise your solutions. Now, for people who live with the issues, basically other transgender youth, that is the roots of Theater of the Oppressed. You step into the role to explore solutions to your own struggles.
Please tell Dr. Goodman that I need my prescription signed off on right now.
Good, so we just get the idea. Trying to go right to Dr. Goodman.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, then why don't you have him call me on my phone when he has a minute between patients?
Okay, I can't guarantee that he'll give you a call, but I'll let him know that you're here.
So, having the doctor call, great. Next one, good.
Would you be all right with me asking the people sitting here in the waiting room if somebody would be willing to switch with me, because this really is a dire need?
I mean, you're free to ask them.
I have a need with my insulin. Would any of you be willing to trade me an exam if we can get an exam for you tomorrow?
It's really not our fault that you did this to yourself.
I can see where this is going. Based on what you're seeing and experiencing and thinking about related to these issues, you'll be able to write down on little index cards under your seats, you'll write a short proposal that you'd like to see put in place. What's going to happen is I'm going to read this, then I'm going to invite someone to come up to this mic and advocate for the proposal. Inclusive, gender, non-binary education in sex ed classes.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I think that this is important not only because teachers will learn something, but also because when I went through high school, I thought I was a cis lesbian. I didn't know that being bi was a thing. I didn't know that being non-binary was a thing. I just was uncomfortable. And if someone before then had told me that being non-binary was a thing, that being trans was a thing, that I could get on hormones, I would have been so much happier going through high school, and I know that there are other kids going through that right now.
I, like most trans people from other generations who didn't have any information, who didn't have the internet, who didn't wander into, some sort of gay scenario, had to deal with not really knowing what the hell is wrong with them. So you have a lifetime of depression and pain you have to deal with, like, listen, a lot of bullshit. And it really is pretty easily avoidable, because these things don't go away. You don't get older and they fade away. They're not temporary. I spent 11 years as a combat soldier. These things don't change. What I thought what I was when I was 5 was who I was when I was 35. And if I had known when I was an itty-bitty person that this is something that can fix my problems, I certainly wouldn't have taken that option.
So you'll notice under your seats, you have 3 colored index cards. You have green for yay, red for nay, and yellow for abstention. And how many green?
I did 48.
48 green. How many yellow?
None. Didn't see any.
Okay, how many red?
0.
Okay. And this one unanimously passes 51 yay, no nay, no abstention. What would legislative theater be without real legislators? Last night, we had Port Townsend Chief of Police Mike Evans, Jefferson County Hospital Commissioner Matt Reddy, Port Townsend High School Principal Carrie Earhart, Chimacum High School Principal Brian McKenzie, Port Townsend School Board members Connie Welsh and Laura Tucker, Blue Heron Middle School Principal Patrick Gaffney, and I forget because it's not on my list, we had a Chimacum School Board person as well. I invite the legislators and policymakers to stand up and introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, I am Amy Howard. I am a Port Townsend City Council member and the Executive Director of the Boiler Room.
I'm David Stinson, Mayor of Port Townsend.
I'm David Faber. I'm also a member of the Port Townsend City Council.
I am Mike Chapman, your state representative.
Part of the challenge to policymakers and decision makers in legislative theater is to take the will and desires of the people very seriously. So thank you again for being here.
I'm not a creature in a zoo waiting to be looked at by you. Looked at by you. Yeah, I'm stuck in a glass cage. It's thin, I know I can break.